All right, let's start out with a question from Cora for Jordan.
I have beef with you because when were you going to tell us you increased your vertical by 4 inches?
Listen, I didn't even realize it was 4 inches. I knew I was jumping higher, but I didn't know it was 4 inches. And I thought back to it, I was like, wait, 4 inches is kind of high. So, but I mean, our strength coach is amazing. I locked in, been doing things differently this year, and results are showing.
What is it now?
What is it now?
Look the number up. How many
I don't even know. I think it's like a 22 point something. I don't know, but I can figure it out and I'll let you know. But I really don't know. I just jump as high as I can. Try.
If you had a chance in the game, how confident would you be? Right situation, breakaway. How confident would you be in your ability to throw it down in the game?
Listen, that is actually, of course it has to be in the right situation, be comfortable. But I do want to try it. Might as well take a chance, try it out, see how it goes. But you never know. I'm just going to focus on trying to win first.
Besides maybe that niche moment where you'll get that chance, how have you seen it elevate your game so far, being able to get those jumps in?
What's funny was yesterday, it was a rebound going off, and I had jumped up to try to tip it or whatever, and I tipped it, but I tipped it too hard, and I came off or whatever. And, I'm upset because I missed the layup. I should have just grabbed it and just went up with it. But coach was like, you don't know what to do with your new hops, do you? So I'm just like, it's allowed me to, crash the boards harder, defend. It's made me a lot more explosive, so off the dribble. So I've seen a lot of change and a lot of difference, and I'm excited about, where my game is going.
And then I guess just getting the season started, what's the energy in the locker room? How excited are you guys to get on the road and get going?
Oh, no, we're definitely excited. It's the start of the season. Preseason feels so long until that first game is here. We're just ready because I know we're preseason ranked high, but like I said, that doesn't matter. We just want to prove everything that we get is because we worked hard and we got it for ourselves. So we're excited and we're ready. We're ready.
I'm sure you grew up watching Ohio State women's basketball. What are the emotions for you going back to Columbus, playing against that team?
Ohio State was in my backyard, so it's gonna be, a great feeling to go back home, play in front of my friends. My high school team is gonna be there. My dad, he's starting to coach again, and he's bringing his high school team. Their boys team is coming. There's just a lot of people coming out to support me that usually, can't make it to the games down here. So it's just gonna be a great feeling to play in front of them. I know this is gonna be my grandma's first game, seeing me in college, so that's gonna be a special moment for her. She's in a wheelchair, so she was never able to travel to the game, so I'm excited about that. But, we got to look at it as another game. And Ohio State is a great team. It's a great challenge for us.
Kind of in that same note, though, what does it mean for you to have such a big support system there cheering you on? It might feel like a home game in a sense that way.
Oh, no, it's great. It's great. My family, they always support me. They love me to pieces, and I'm just glad that I could play in front of them. So just taking in the moment.
And, Ohio State's quite the opponent to kick off the season. What are you seeing from the scouting report? What are you, expecting on Tuesday?
What are we expecting on Tuesday? We're expecting a great game. We're expecting experienced players to be out there. They can drive, they can shoot, they can rebound, they can get it out. But, we just got to lock in on the defensive end. And we got to execute our plays and do the little things, because the little things are going to matter. So, boxing out, not forgetting the assignments. What we want to do is limit our mistakes, because against good teams like them, we can't have too many mistakes. So.
Coach Harper talked about having that aggressiveness both on offense and defense. How important is that into the game plan coming up next week?
You want to always be aggressive. You always want to be the more aggressive team to start the game out, because you don't want to, have a team hit you in the mouth first, because you don't want to be in the slumps first. So we've just been working on, just staying aggressive on both ends of the floor. Like I was just saying, just not having too many mistakes, just focusing in.
I was told that you used to play basketball when you were young with Madison Green.
Yeah.
She was out last year, but she's back. How excited are you to face off against her, see her again, see her back in action too?
Madison, so me and Madison, we grew up together basically. We grew up playing on different AAU teams together. Since we were young. That's all I knew. If I was going to the gym, I was gonna see Madison Green there. Her dad, Tony Green. But that was my best friend in middle school. We went to middle school. We won a middle school title together, actually. So Madison's a great player. She's a great person. but you just got a container. We got a container, and we got to just do our job. And on the court, we can't be friends, but after the court, it's all love.
Question from Columbus Dispatch. From a team perspective, how challenging is it to face a top 15 team first game, and what can you learn about a big matchup like that?
Well, it's a great challenge for us because we're starting the season off with a great team. We don't have the chance to get our feet wet and make mistakes and do all the things that we're supposed to do in the beginning of the season because we're getting kicked off as soon as we play. So I feel like it's a great challenge for us. It's going to show us what we need to work on later on down the line, and we're excited for it. I'm ready for the challenge because I want to see where we're at. I'm excited.
Any other questions for Jordan?
How important is it for you to set the tone in game one, come away with a way to set the tone for the rest of the season?
It's very important. I feel like setting the tone on a good pace is always good for a team because you always want to start the season off with a win and just have that good feeling going into the season. But honestly, what I've learned over the past years is that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So we want to just keep learning, keep growing from each game.
All right. Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you.